One of the most beautiful things about this world is diversity in places, animals, and of course, humans. The variety of customs, traditions, and ways of life that different communities around the world have added color and magic to our world. You'd be surprised at how many vibrant cultures exist on our planet that none of us even know about it. In this video, we'll be talking about the most amazing cultures around the world and their unique traditions and lifestyles. First up, let's talk about Alexander the Great's descendants. When you think of South Asia, fair skin and blue eyes don't usually come to mind. But these communities in Pakistan are known for their Caucasian features, since apparently they're the descendants of Alexander the Great. The Kalash people make up one of the most interesting communities of the world. Located in the northern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, the Kalash Valley is famous for its beautiful scenery. The people of Kalash are unique for a number of reasons. According to some researchers, some of Alexander the Great's men stayed back in the region following his campaign in India, meaning that these people descended from Greece. The Kalash are the only people in the subcontinent whose genes show an injection of European DNA. But if you think their culture is in any way similar to the Europeans, you're mistaken. The Kalash have a distinctive, colorful culture of their own. While Pakistan is largely a Muslim majority, these people are animists, and their customs can be linked back to ancient Hinduism. They make and consume their own alcohol, which is a big no-no in most Muslim states. And the women wear brightly colored dresses, complete with headpieces in classic Kalash embroidery. Their culture is on full display during one of their 3 big festivals. At each festival, the people of Kalash dress up, dance, and drink while praying for protection of their animals and a successful harvest. The valley during their festivals is a must-see destination, so book your trip now. Next up, no man's land. In today's male-dominated society, it's hard to imagine a female-centric culture. Well, good news for all the feminists. Many communities around the world have a matriarchal setup. Women rule all. This village in Kenya takes it one step further. Surrounded by a thorny fence, Umoja is a village in the grasslands of Samburu in northern Kenya. Here you'll see goats grazing, children playing, women dressed in beautiful patterns making jewelry. A typical village scene in Samburu. Except for one thing, no man is allowed here. The village of Umoja was established by survivors of sexual abuse as a safe haven for them and their kids. Most of the women that live here are survivors of sexual or domestic violence, child marriage, or female genital mutilation, all of which are highly prevalent in the region. These women run the economy through livestock farming and selling jewelry to tourists. They are responsible for inspiring land equality all across Kenya. It's amazing to see these women take charge, rising against a society that oppresses them. The residents of Umoja wear brightly colored shirts and patterned skirts and a kanga, a colorful wrap tied around their shoulders. They wear beautiful necklaces made of string and beads. Their bright attires contrast against the arid Samburu region and are representative of the joy they find in their unique lifestyle. More power to you, ladies. Moving on, the community that offers red Fanta to God. If you make a trip to Thailand, you might witness a bizarre thing, red Fanta bottles sitting in front of idols of deities. Wondering what's that about? Do the gods just prefer chilled soft drinks in the warm climate of Thailand? Allow us to explain. Traditional Thai culture and religion are highly influenced by Hinduism and the subcontinent. For thousands of years, people made offerings and sacrifices to demonic gods. These included animal sacrifices, blood sacrifices, and even human sacrifices. These offerings were made to keep the spirits happy so that they didn't interfere with human life and bestow their blessings instead of their wrath on people. With the advent of modernity and human animal rights and laws, such practices were banned, and each region turned to alternatives. Indians most commonly offer confectionery and foods such as coconuts to their gods. In Thailand, they came up with a creative solution. Modern Thai people began using red Fanta as an offering to their gods because its color is so close to blood. In fact, Thailand is one of the largest consumers of red Fanta today, and most of it goes to the gods. In fact, it's frowned upon for a Thai person to drink this beverage, and they're made fun of for showing demonic symptoms. Of course, this is only one aspect of Thai culture. The nation is known for its delicious cuisine, vibrant clothing, and other unique Customs. But naturally, a soft drink for a god stands out. And now, whiskey isn't the only fun thing in Scotland. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Scotland? Haggis, kilts, a stiff drink? Scottish people are known for their strong accents, their bagpipes, and a rich culture. Up in their lush hills, Scots take great pride in their traditions, and we don't blame them because they're incredibly interesting. Firstly, what's up with the kilts? They may seem out of place to us, but for Scottish people, they're markers of their clans. Each clan has its own tartan color and design, and they're very proud of it. Wearing the wrong tartan is basically social suicide. Being given your first kilt for boys or a dress or sash for girls is a rite of passage for every young Scot. The kilts are a must at every formal social occasion and most events and parties throughout the year. The Scottish love a party, so the kilt is worn quite regularly. Speaking of parties, don't try to overdrink a Scotsman. The hangover might just kill you. Scotland has a bunch of fascinating traditions. Our favorite is Hogmanay, which means the last day of the year. Yes, we're talking about New Year's Eve. It's a tradition to clean every inch of the house on this day to start the new year fresh. When the clock strikes midnight, partygoers everywhere link arms and sing Auld Lang Syne before beginning the first footing process. This means being the first person to enter another household. You're supposed to bring a small gift, such as whiskey, fruit bread, coal, or salt. The first footer is welcomed with whiskey, of course, and is meant to set the tone for the rest of the year. We'll say this, the Scots do know how to party. Next, learn feminism from this community in Vietnam. Many people in the modern world think that feminism is a purely Western concept. The West is the pioneer of women's rights, and lesser developed nations in the East are incredibly oppressive to women. Well, this idea couldn't be more wrong. In fact, we could learn a thing or two about equality from this community in Vietnam. The Black Hmong is a minority ethnic group who live in northern Vietnam. Some members of this group are also located in some villages around Sapa town, like Lao Chai, Cat Cat Village, and Supan. What's interesting about this ethnic group? Their highly feminist values. These people believe in absolute gender equality, which is reflected in their customs and traditions. Most Black Hmong families have both men and women as breadwinners, and on equal footing in the household. The women rely on embroidery skills to provide for their families, while the men master agricultural skills, such as livestock farming and cultivating crops. These people also have a very unique belief system. Many places in a Black Hmong house are reserved for worship. There's a place for the ancestors, the house spirit, the door spirit, and even the kitchen spirit. The home itself is sacred in this community. It's truly rewarding to learn about these cultures, and Black Hmong culture is fascinating. Finally, the headhunters of India. Northeast India, although a highly marginalized region of the country, is home to some of the world's most fascinating tribes and cultures. One of the most intriguing are the headhunters of Nagaland. And no, these people don't look for jobs for you. One of the largest tribes of Nagaland, the Konyak tribe, is known for its ferocity and valor. The Konyaks took pride in severing the heads of their rivals to hang as trophies in their moorings or their traditional community houses. Even until the late 1960s, headhunting was a common practice in Nagaland. The Konyaks believed that a man's passage to manhood wouldn't be complete until he brought back a severed head to the village. So they used to fight fiercely during tribal conflicts and brought back decorations for the Murungs. With each kill, they got a tattoo on their faces and chests, which is more badass than any of these modern-day rappers covered in ink. The ritual of tattoos symbolized the pride and bravery of Konyaks, and they believed that if someone didn't have a tattoo, they wouldn't get a good afterlife. However, with the changing times, this practice of headhunting is becoming obsolete. Now the Konyaks are no longer headhunters, but they're still as fierce and courageous as ever. As a bonus, before we end the video, here are 3 weird, fun, and unique traditions. The first one is the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling, England. Every year in Gloucestershire, England thrill seekers chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a dangerously steep and uneven hill. The goal? Be the first to reach the bottom, or at least survive the fall. The cheese can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, 112 kilometers per hour, making the race as chaotic as it is hilarious. This wild race attracts competitors from all over the world, including the US, Australia, and Japan. Though officially documented in 1826, some believe the tradition has even older pagan origins. Given the steepness of the hill and the chaotic tumbles of participants, injuries like bruises and sprains are incredibly common, but that hasn't stopped thrill seekers from coming back every year. The second one is Thai Pusam, India, Malaysia, and Singapore. Piercing for devotion. Thai Pusam is a Hindu festival where devotees show their dedication by piercing their skin, tongues, and even cheeks with metal skewers or hooks. Some participants carry large decorative structures called kavadis attached to their bodies with spikes. It is seen as an act of penance and gratitude to the deity Murugan. Thaipusam is known for its extreme body piercings, where devotees insert metal skewers through their skin, tongues, and cheeks as an act of devotion. Some participants walk for miles barefoot, carrying large decorative structures called kavadis, which can weigh over 100 pounds. Despite these intense physical feats, many devotees do not bleed or show signs of pain, which is believed to be due to their deep spiritual trance. The last unique tradition we have for you is the Wife Carrying Championship, Finland. In this quirky Finnish competition, men race through an obstacle course while carrying their wives, or female teammates, on their backs. The winning couple receives the wife's weight in beer, making it a beloved and hilarious tradition. This quirky competition is inspired by a 19th century legend where men would steal wives from neighboring villages. The most popular carrying technique is the Estonian carry, where the wife is held upside down with her legs around the man's neck. The race is not just for fun. The winning couple is awarded the wife's weight in beer, making it one of the most entertaining and rewarding traditions in Finland.